Well, happy New Year's Eve. It's Drew, Tuesdays with Drew. Hope you are doing wonderful and having a great New Year's Eve. I'm very excited about today. You know why? Because it represents putting behind us 2013, celebrating the victories and forgetting about the failures. And today, we also start to think about what do we want to see happen in 2014. I think New Year's resolutions are very important. Well, I think goal setting is very important. The practice of it and the discipline of it is very important. So why not create some goals today? I want to challenge you to join me in one of them. Now, many of you probably already practice this, but I know a lot of you do not. In fact, I know as a Christian culture, we do not. And I want to bring it to our attention because it was brought to my attention. I felt very convicted this past week. As I was thinking and reflecting on my year last year, and it was Christmas Day. Something hit me on Christmas Day. This feeling I had. This feeling where the weight was off my shoulders. I just simply enjoyed my family. Had a great Christmas. In fact, I needed it a lot. It's been a hard year for me. And in reflecting about that, I thought, man, why don't I have this feeling more often? I mean, not like Christmas, but why don't I have this feeling where I let down and my guard comes down? And I just enjoy the moment. And then it was like a 2x4 slapped me upside the head. Those kind of like aha or duh moments. I was like, Drew, I'm supposed to have this once a week. Follow me here. Christmas, well, maybe not Christmas, but the feeling we have on Christmas that we so easily have on Christmas of letting our guards down is supposed to happen once a week. 10 Commandments. Let's go to Exodus 20. You remember the 10 Commandments. Don't put any God before our big God. Don't create a graven image or an idol. Do not use God's name in vain. Keep the Sabbath day. Ding, ding, ding. Remember that one. Honor your father and mother. Do not murder, commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not lie. It goes into a little more details than that. And do not be jealous or covet. So I paraphrased all those, but 2 commandments specifically have a lot of detail about them. The first one that has a lot of detail is do not make a graven image or an idol. Well, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. If any of us had a graven image in our house, we would look at the other person and say, you need to get that out of there. That is very obviously something we are not supposed to do. That is very sinful. Similarly, though, one of these commandments has kind of been just hid under the rug. And we justify it for some reason. And it is equal to the description and the amount of words used to describe this commandment more than any other commandment in the 10 Commandments, besides creating an idol. And that is to keep the Sabbath. God is very serious about keeping the Sabbath. And I, for one, have screwed this up. So 2014 is redemption time. So, keeping the Sabbath, what are the quick principles of it? Well, basically it comes down to one word, the Hebrew word nuwak. Now, nuwak means to withdraw or to rest. So when you keep the Sabbath, it's a day of rest. You've heard that, but not a day where you go and sleep all day. The idea is you withdraw. You let your guard down. You let down. And a new focus is presented to you. You enjoy the things like your family. You eat together. You have people over. You celebrate God's glory, His goodness, and just the simple fact that God is God and you are not. That's what the Sabbath is. I have lost that. Now, some of you are watching this and you're just saying amen because you practice it and you know the blessing of the discipline of the Sabbath. But if you don't, and if you have a hard time keeping it, let's make 2014 the year of the Sabbath. To keep a day set apart for God. Again, it's very simple. Withdraw and acknowledge He's God. Almost like how we do on Christmas. It's basically like celebrating Christmas once a week. Celebrating God's glory. Allowing that childlike faith of just enjoying the moment in life to happen that day. That's the Sabbath. So join me, 2014. The year of the Sabbath. Bye.